The Multimedia Resource Bank is a selection of clip art, illustrations, interactives, photos and videos, and the My Media Bank options. These are some examples of the sources that you do have contained within the Multimedia Resource Bank. The little fish in the bowl is called an interactive, and there are a number of these that you can add to your page. To access the Multimedia Bank, you select the purple camera on your taskbar. This will actually bring up search boxes similar to the widgets, in that you're able to search for a keyword or search within a category. If you open the Multimedia Bank, you'll see now that you do have this search box. I'm going to type the word water in here, and it will bring up all of the images, 97 of them, that have something to do with water. So you're able to just click on an image and it will automatically come to your page. You can make it smaller if you wish, or change its size. And you also have, as I said, a number of other things that you can select from just by hitting this arrow. Once these arrows become dull, that means that you've reached the maximum number for that particular topic. You can also search through the Multimedia Bank by initially going to select the category food and drink, and then I'm going to type in the word juice, and it shows you that there are 14 results for juice. The one that I want to use is this glass of orange juice. I'm going to select the up arrow. It will automatically come to my page. I can resize it to whatever size I want. If you're getting students to move things around, get them to use the play mode icon, and that will just enable them to move things without actually altering their shape or size. This is an example of the Multimedia Bank resources that are available. We're using the object ordering function that I talked about in the drawing tools. With this, if an object does begin with the letter C, it will sit on top of this square. If it doesn't begin with C, then it's going to get hidden by this square. And the way that you would organize this is to initially place that square on the background first, so that's your bottom layer, and then you can search through the Multimedia Bank to find as many items as you wish that begin with that particular letter. When you find things that do begin with the letter, because they've been put on after the square, they automatically will sit on top of the square. Those that aren't need to be changed, and to do that you use select, tap on the item, go to the accelerator menu, select object ordering and send to back. And now when you use your play mode, this will automatically be hidden by the square. If the students get the answer wrong and they can't find it, all they need to do is hit the undo button and it will come back to where it was originally. You also have another feature called lock and clone. If you once again select your Multimedia Bank, and I'm going to select dollar here, and I'm going to return this back to just filter by category, and it will bring up all the Australian money, so there is a lot of Australian money here. I want to have the $2 coin on the page, so I'm going to hit the up arrow, and I need to resize it using the select and put it in place. Now what we have here is the ability to lock and clone things. If I use my play mode, I'm able to drag out as many of these coins as I want to, and it's because they've been locked and cloned. So to do this, you select the item, then select the accelerator menu and lock selected items. This time select lock and clone. What this does is put a little lock on the original one so you'll know which one that is, and then using your play mode you can drag out as many of those coins as you want to. You can use this with words, with letters, with numbers, and it just makes it easier if you're having to repeat a number of items. There's another feature of the Multimedia Resource Bank, and that enables you to access your own images from your own files. And you've got two options here. I'll just go to the next page. The first option will not only allow you to search through your files to find an image that you want, but it will also ask you for keywords so that you can find it, and it will automatically be saved into the Multimedia Resource Bank. So you can put in as many keywords as you want, and then select OK, and it tells you it's been successfully added. So now when I type in the word deer, you'll see that there is the one that I selected, and when I hit the up arrow, it'll automatically be brought onto the page. The other option that you have is just go to My Files. My Files will allow you to search through the images and select Open, but it only just puts the image on the screen. It doesn't save it automatically into the media bank. So if you just want to use something temporarily, then use the My Files option. If you do decide afterwards that you do want to save that into the media bank, you can do that by selecting it with select mode, going to your accelerator menu and selecting Add to Media Bank. This once again will allow you to give it a particular name, and then you can type in whatever keywords you want and hit OK. Now if you're looking for something that's specific to your media bank, you can select the My Media Bank option here, and if you type in the word flower, there it is there, and once again I can just add it to the screen and it automatically will be there for me to use as many times as I want. If you decide that you no longer want that image, you can just hit the X there and it will delete it. If you want to change some of the tagging information, if you hit that center one there, that will allow you to make changes if you need to. And this will remove it, and it will say, do you want to delete this item? You just say yes, and it will automatically be deleted from your files. You can also create your own attendance roles for the students where they can drag their name up to say that they're here today. To do this, once again, you would go to probably My Files in this case, and here's the child I want to use. If there are a number of children, you can hold down your Shift key and then select a number of them, and then select Open. If you do select multiples, then they'll be sort of stacked one on top of each other, and you need to just separate them out. So I'll just make that a bit smaller. Now to add his name, I'm going to go to the A's, and I'm going to use the Queensland font. Oops, Queensland handwriting. And probably 28 I think would be a good size for the writing. Then I just tap on the screen and I can type in the child's name. If I want to make it bold, I can just highlight it and select the bold option. Now I'm going to take the name and place it next to the child's face, and I want to group the name and the face together, so using that select object, I'm going to drag a box over both, and then go to the accelerator menu and select Group Selected Items, Group Selected Items, and now that's one whole thing. So when the children come in, get them to use play mode, which I call the magic wand, that you're able to then just click and drag these into place. At the end of the day, you may want to go to the reset page, and it will drop the names down to the bottom. It hasn't included that other one because I didn't save it. I haven't saved this particular presentation, but you can just do that at the end of every day. Thanks for viewing this tutorial. For further information, contact us by phone or by email.